Hello everyone, this is Mark from Altcoin Buzz, and again we're going to take a look at the technical analysis on Bitcoin and Ethereum to see if we can't figure out what's going on. We'll start on the Bitcoin one-day USD chart, back off of it a little bit, give us some big picture so that we're not looking at all the noise throughout the day, and you can see our support level at $6,600. That's our first support level, and then our first resistance level on the daily chart set at $9,100. But I've added in a couple things here. One you can ignore, the other one you want to pay attention to. The one that you want to pay attention to is this red line here, which is our 1 week support level. So that's our 1 week support level. This is our 1 day on the yellow. The blue boxes just represent the weekends. I wanted to take a look at how the weekends have been responding going into the weekend and coming out of the weekend. I just started to look at that. We may cover it another time, but you can ignore it for now. The other thing I'm looking at is the action that we've had over the last couple weeks in here and the action that we had back here, where that looks fairly similar. This is a little tighter, but we had what you might look at as consolidation in here, and obviously we've got some coming on in here. The last time this happened, we had this big downward trend on that price action. So I'm paying attention to that to see if this is the same kind of thing that we fall into here. Too early to see if that's what's happening, but I do want to at least pay attention to it. So let's go ahead and drop back into our 12-hour chart and draw in our orange price action trend lines. So we're trading right in this channel right now, this wedge. And you can see that we lifted out of that 12-hour and then dropped right back onto it. And that happens to be, if we zoom in a little bit more, our intersection of where the 12 and the daily support are meeting. If we add in a couple indicators, our RSI is still below that halfway point and our OBV is on that bear trend. So if we drill down into our 6-hour and we add in our moving averages of 250 and 14, so you can see for a while we broke above that 14 period moving average and we were using it as our support line, and then we broke back through here. So what we'd want to see is, if you're trading bull, you'd want to see that closing happen on top of that 14 period and testing that 50 potentially, and then ultimately we really want to see some closes above that 50. At least that's what I'm looking for. If you're on the bear side, you're probably looking at that $6,600 daily support as your resistance at this point in time, and once it breaks through that and we have a close below that, you're going to see where it's trending along either the top of the 12-hour or at the bottom of this 12-hour price action, and see if it starts trading into this channel. So we'll keep an eye on Bitcoin and see if we can't make heads or tails of it tomorrow. And let's take a look at Ethereum on the USD one-day chart. So I've added in an extra daily resistance line right here because you can see that we've been trading right in that channel. Essentially a $30 channel right in there. We'll go down to our 12-hour and add in our price trend lines, and you can see that we are trading in this channel right now. We broke through it right in here, which was very encouraging because we broke through it on an upward trend, but our resistance level, again, as you can see, is that 1 day right here at about $400. Let's add in a couple of our indicators, and you can see that the RSI is trying to reach up to that halfway point but can't quite get there. Our OBV is on a bear trend. And so while we see this price moving up, our indicators would tell me that we're still in a bear trend. Going into the 6-hour and overlaying our moving averages, we'll zoom in a little bit so we can look at our moving averages. You can see we're trading right in between the 50 and the 14 period. We're using the 50 as resistance and our 14 as support. So if we can get a little bit more movement in here, theoretically we could see some consistency above this resistance level. So that's my first resistance that I'm looking for before making a determination on whether we're moving into a bull trend. I'm going to look to see if we can break through this 403 daily resistance level, and if we can start trading on top of this 50 period moving average. So as a bull, I'm looking to go above 400 before I can look at the other indicators and see if I want to jump in long. Now, if you're going to trade the bear side, you're looking to see if this price comes back down and breaks through this 14 period moving, and then where it might settle back onto this 1 day. Certainly then, if you're a bear, you're going to look for it to break through that 360 level, that 367, and see if it starts trading on the top of this 12-hour period. So that's your Bitcoin and Ethereum today from my perspective. Again, I'm not a professional trader, but I like showing you how I look at the charts and showing you some of the tools I use. And hopefully that gives you a little bit more information in a very short period of time to make your own decisions. So right now, I'm going to hand it back over to Shaylin for the
Thanks
news.
for that awesome recap as to what is happening with Bitcoin and Ethereum from a technical standpoint. Now let's talk about what is happening in the news. So we do have this news from CNBC saying another Goldman Sachs executive dumps Wall Street for the crypto world. So if you guys have been following the news, a lot of people, it seems to be a big trend right now where we're seeing a lot of these big people from these big companies leave them and really get more involved with the crypto scene. So early cryptocurrency investor Mike Novogratz hires Richard Kim from Goldman Sachs as a new COO of his crypto merchant bank known as Galaxy Digital, says a person familiar with this matter. So really interested to see how this trend is going to go forward, but right now it seems to be the current trend. Now I want to leave this question for you guys to have a think about it. So if people are saying, the cryptocurrency scene is dead and so forth like this, why are there people such as people in corporations such as Goldman Sachs leaving this and getting more involved with cryptocurrency startups? I think this is the start to something amazing, and I'm certainly looking forward to this. So Twitter is also news today. So Twitter briefly shuts down at Bitcoin, and as you can see, a lot of people were talking about it, and they have tweeted, "I'd like to know why my account was given to someone else when it was reinstated. I'm missing 750k of my followers." So of course, a lot of people were talking about this, and Twitter, of course, had to do something, so they've reinstated this account. And as you can see, some people were saying, like, that's some bullshit if you ask me. And this guy was also complaining, saying that Twitter has reported Bitcoin account for abuse, reported Reddit and GitHub accounts for abuse, drowned BitPay and Zappo apps with 1-star reviews and votes. So what is going to happen with this? Well, we don't really know. This might have been a glitch. There's not really any official news from this matter from Twitter themselves, but they have reinstated this account. So if you guys are following at Bitcoin, you guys can go ahead and check them out right now because they are reinstated. I've just checked just before I have made this video. Philippines is also news today. So Philippines sees a surge in cryptocurrency exchange applications. So this comes after a number of businesses are applying to operate cryptocurrency exchanges in Philippines, and it seems to be gaining a lot of popularity. So in the Philippines, the BSP has already taken steps to regulate cryptocurrencies and related businesses, and this was done to protect those who want to participate in cryptocurrency market as well as cryptocurrency coins. So I think that this is a great move forward from Philippines. I'm really interested to see how this is going to follow suit as well. Always good to see another country being so optimistic about cryptocurrency in the future. So Winklevoss twins are also news today. So Gemini is set to offer cryptocurrency block trading. So this will have off-exchange deals allowing big moves without upsetting the market and service to via the business from hedge funds and institutions. So we could see a lot of big money being pushed into Gemini right now. So I'm definitely following this. And of course, if you guys have been following this, these are the billionaires of cryptocurrency, the guys that bought Bitcoin back in 2014. If you guys are following them, they're also officially the people from Facebook, the ones that tried to sue Mark Zuckerberg, and they got paid, I believe, about $100 million, and they got invested into the cryptocurrency scene, and now they have this popular application and website known as Gemini, so the digital asset exchange, which are run by these two twins, Tyler and his brother. So really interested to see how this is going to follow suit as well. I definitely think that this is an awesome step forward, and I hope that we see, block trading on other platforms as well. Speaking about other platforms, Salesforce.com has teased a blockchain cryptocurrency product development. So if you guys don't know what Salesforce is, it's a CRM. So they are showcasing, blockchain and digital cryptocurrency products development in its annual customer conference later this year. And I'm definitely interested to see this because CRM is absolutely massive, especially for businesses. And they have already been working on the cloud and making it more efficient process. So I definitely think that this is a big move. We've also seen IBM talk about cryptocurrency and let alone blockchain, more towards blockchain, as well as Microsoft, Oracle, And now it seems that Salesforce is following that direction. So this could be really good in terms of mass adoption and making this product even better than it already is. So let's head over to Twitter and let's see what new updates we have. So we do have this update from IOTA, who talks about a new member of their team. So more happy and proud to join the supervisory council of IOTA. So as you can see, David has joined this team, and really interested to see what David is going to be doing for IOTA, as it seems that they are constantly adding new people to their team. Electroneum also has this update. So hi all, we are aware of some technical issues regarding the mobile miner. Please be reassured that we understand the problem in question and are fixing it accordingly. So if you guys are having a problem with Electroneum, they are certainly working on this, and we will certainly give you guys an update once there is an update. Binance also has a weekly report, so a flash update. So if you guys are following Binance to see what they're doing, definitely go ahead and check them out. And that is it today for the news, guys. If you guys are new here, make sure you follow us on Twitter at altcoinbuzzio. We're also on Instagram at altcoinbuzz. Guys, we also have a podcast listed below, as well as some links for all of our social links. So I really love it if you guys could hit that subscribe button below, turn on post notifications for this channel, as well as our latest Altcoin Buzz podcast. And make sure you follow us on all of our social medias and slap a like on this video, so that way we know that you guys like this video and we will keep on doing it. And that is it today for the news, guys. I will catch you guys on the next video.